It's
See-
limestone.
No, it's not. It's granite.
Okay.
Okay,
And
but
that
there was
rock
a
right
granite
there,
quarry too.
that rock right there weighs, and it's in a quarry. That
Yeah.
quarry is over 100 miles from the pyramids.
Well, they were probably going to cut it down
And
to
that-
a smaller block.
And that quarry is the only place you can get that rock. There's nothing around the pyramids that makes that kind of rock.
Home Depot does.
There are columns. There are columns.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
You can buy
I mean, it's solid surface countertop. We give you countertops for the house. Struggle to talk about shit when the camera's on.
The camera's
We're like,
been
we
on.
just had a fucking
Oh, the
break.
camera's.
Shit, I was just wanting to be fucking the hardest motherfucker, and I wasn't.
Lollipop?
What's lollipop?
Hey, you hit the paper both times.
An hour before that, and he and the guy that I work with had already changed. He was in a fucking like jogger suit. I don't want to talk about the fucking pyramid.
It's got nothing to do with the pyramids. The pyramids are like just a snippet.
It's the tip.
So everybody talks about the pyramids and how old they are and how they're ancient bullshit. The pyramids are not even the big deal.
Mm-hmm.
There were people on this planet alive before those fuckers even existed. And the proof is under the ground away from the pyramids.
Well, yeah, you bury people.
No, there's a whole fucking labyrinth
Oh,
underneath. Listen to me. Underneath.
I knew that's where this was going.
Underneath groundwater. And the reason we're not able to dig it up is because the water table that they use is what sustains Egypt. It's in this basin where they grow all their crops, all their shit. They would literally kill people's livelihood to get to this spot to prove
fuck them.
that it's older. Exactly. Like the president of Egypt just dismisses it and calls it bullshit and this and that. They've used that ground penetrating radar. They've found it. They found a chamber in the center of this labyrinth, you know, like a not a corn maze, but that type shit.
Yeah.
It's a labyrinth. He
They got a
said,
corn
Are you
maze in the
drawing a
desert.
pyramid over there?
no, that's a freaking spider web or some shit.
No,
But
it's a
he's-
pyramid.
Oh, okay, so
This
he
is
says
Where
underneath it,
Buddha lives.
in the center of this thing is like multiple stories deep. There is a metal because it only like projects.
Crash
That way.
landed alien ship.
I don't know that it's an alien ship. I don't know that it's any of that, but it's alloy and it is made of metal and it's 40 meters in length.
What,
They-
120 feet?
So here's the kicker. That thing supposedly shouldn't exist because when the pyramids were built, there was no such thing as metal.
Hmm.
They didn't use metal to build the pyramids, supposedly. So this shit has to be older than the pyramids because it's further under the ground than the pyramids go.
What's down there?
And it's made by metal.
Metal was made though, because in those sarcophaguses and shit, there's like the metal
Gold.
treasure and shit. Yeah,
Gold.
but it's metal.
And land.
Yeah, but not alloyed metal.
Oh,
like
you're
this
talking
is
like
this is iron.
yeah.
This is iron. There was
fucking Columbus did it.
oh god dang, what did he call it? There's traces of platinum
Mm.
and stainless, which stainless is not just a naturally found metal.
So how
It
big of
is
a bomb do you have to drop for it
created
to
metal.
fucking kapoof?
It's not necessarily a bomb. So they built a giant dam on the Nile River.
Mm-hmm.
And so Egypt used to run on a cycle where they would get a 4-month wet season. They would use that water. That's when they would grow their crops and everything. Well, when they colonized that, they built this dam. And this dam caught the water and held it back so they didn't have just a 4-month growing season. They could grow year round. Well, because of that dam,
They
it's
made a
raised,
watershed.
it's raised the water table under the ground, which flooded what they're wanting to go look at.
But why can't they go look at it?
Because they would have to kill all this crop ground
they
and all this
don't.
shit to get to it.
Motherfuckers go scuba diving all the time.
Drop a submarine down
It's
there.
not.
Didn't
it's-
you see the bunch? You can
it's
take
a-
a PlayStation controller, build a submarine,
fuck.
and go down.
Jesus Christ! It's
That worked
not
out
a
real
lake.
well the first time.
It's not a lake. It's a water table. It's saturated dirt that holds water, dude.
Okay.
Okay.
It's or fucking saturated sand. It's not like an underground lake.
You ever played the game Dig Dug? Just start fucking digging.
I mean, yeah, and it floods. It fills in with water as you're digging
Okay.
Okay.
because the water's
I'm
Just
just
wear a
saying.
scuba suit.
I'm just saying. You dig. They make the shit to do this. They dig a deal and it digs down and it puts a casing. It's casings, and you put the casing down and you dig a little more. You put another chunk of casing down. You can make a tunnel going down there.
Okay. That doesn't
It can
flood.
be- that
Because it's got an
you got
open-
a sump pump.
If you use enough fucking sandbags, you can stop the water.
Okay, here's my
That shit survived Hurricane
it's one
Katrina.
big-
Fuck
it's
you
one-
talking about?
here's my other thing.
Did you see that last hurricane they had? That guy barricaded his whole fucking house, and it didn't flood his house. It flooded everything else, but his house
Nice.
was still standing. But he spent like, what was it, like $80,000 in sandbags?
More than the house was worth.
Yeah, probably, but he still got his house. Though.
So here's my other thing with that whole deal. So they found these vases.
Oh fuck.
I'm yeah, it's no big deal. It's a fucking vase, right?
Mhm.
They carbon dated them.
In
They-
like in the dirt or whatever.
I don't know. They found a cache of them,
Oh,
of these vases. They carbon dated them. They clearly said this is all a scientific. Scientists don't want to be proven wrong type deal. It's a fucking conspiracy from the word go. They said that these vases were older than the pyramids.
Mm.
We've tried to replicate these vases, and we can't because they're not like pottery shit where you just clay pots. So you say
I bet you I could fucking 3D print one.
okay, okay,
Sorry.
that's where the fuck I'm going.
Yeah.
So you got a vase that the hole is this big on the top of it, right? But then the vessel itself is this big around,
No, Tom. No.
and it's all out of one solid piece of rock.
Mm-hmm.
We can't even do that now on a fucking lathe. We don't have this type of marble that these are made out of. This type of rock is so dense. We don't even have a cutter or a lathe or whatever to cut inside and make a hole that big with a vessel that big out of one solid piece.
What if it was just an old pocket pussy that was wore the fuck out?
And that's what it
The
was.
only way it could
That's what
the
it
only
was.
way it could get worn down that specific way is just
He
some
did
guys
say
in
it
there
smelled
just
fishy.
Just some guys in
It'd
there
been
just
fisted to death.
he's the ugly dude in the camp. No one wants him. He's just like I made this.
But they found like traces in this rock. He said you
hair.
could see the cut lines, like the microscopic cut lines where some
Yeah.
kind of tooling had happened. It had
So-
traces of platinum and shit in it that they used to cut it. Fucking Egyptians didn't know what platinum was. They clearly didn't.
Allegedly.
They had these crude
Allegedly.
yeah, but they had these crude tools that they used supposedly to build the pyramids.
What?
Those
All that
crude
shit-
tools would not
You
build the
can't
shit
call
that
the
they found.
Jews crude tools, okay?
Oh, wow.
They were people.
Oh wow!
I've read my Bible.
Bro.
That's what it says.
I don't
you
think
fucking want to spiral down some shit? Just look what they've done with all the shit Hitler has said about the Jews. Just go down that fucking wormhole.
I mean,
It's not bad
They're
either.
builders.
But
they're-
like,
they're builders.
They're builders.
but
they're-
no, I like so.
There's so many
Back to what you're
things that
saying,
this
like-
guy talks about.
It's like that one dude talked about how like half of the fucking stones in the pyramids didn't even come from Egypt.
it wasn't even the stones.
Well, like no, I was just saying like when they
Where'd
built
they
the
come from?
pyramids.
yeah, they're
they-
from hundreds of miles away.
yeah, like thousands of miles away. Like why would you bring them here?
Okay, here's the other thing
And it's
too.
like so like if
Because all they had was sand, and that sandcastle kept blowing over.
Egypt was never all sand at one point.
no. And here's the other thing. So you're talking about
Dumbass.
the rocks, and
I
that
went to
brings up a
public
good subject.
school. I don't-
He showed one of these pillars. All right. So one of these pillars, it's the same distance in the center circumference,
Mm-hmm.
but when you get out to the end, it flares out. The pillar itself is round, but it flares out in a square form. You know, with like the sconces
Yeah, like you
and
use
stuff,
like in your house, like on your railing and shit.
all
yeah.
out of one piece of stone. There's no sections. We can duplicate it now. Like even with our technology now, we can duplicate it, but we do it in sections. Like that square part is built separate from the round part, from the square part. It's in multiple sections. This is one solid piece of rock that they were able to take a square, turn to a circle, back to a square with all these sconces and fucking,
Sconces.
yeah. Like, dude, you know what? Look a sconce up.
I'm looking up rocks.
It fucking blew my mind.
Motherfucker.
There's no way to do that now.
I don't know
how
what
the fuck
sconce
did
is,
they
I
do
just
it
know
then.
that. I have no
Okay.
idea. It's like a design.
hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on.
like a corbel
Oh,
on,
gotcha,
the.
gotcha.
The stones for the pyramids, primarily
It's not
limestone,
for the
were
pyramids.
quarried from a local site near Gaza, with some finer white limestone from a casing coming from
I
Tura
want to eat my goddamn
across
fish.
the Nile River.
Google
Granite
some-
used
so what
from
kinda-
the internal chambers was
It's not
sourced
for the fucking
from quarries
pyramids.
in Aswan and transported by boat
Aswan?
down
Yeah.
the Nile.
I know that Aswan.
ASWAN.
As one motherfucker
Aswan.
went from one
So,
to
I mean,
another.
they're local.
They're not
They're
fucking local.
That's what it says.
I don't give a
Google's
fuck
never
what
wrong.
that says.
So did they determine what kind of stone they were?
Yes. And the only place that stone occurs is over 100 fucking miles away. They actually have a site you can go look at. It's called the Quarry. There's an obelisk.
They have a quarry they pulled rock
There's a
out of.
stone. I wish I knew all these fucking could remember all these names. There is a quarry with a stone that was trying to be cut out. One solid piece that weighs hundreds of thousands of tons. One solid fucking
This
piece
is why
of rock.
people believe that giants were real back in the day.
I'm telling you,
'Cause
I
that's
do
the
too.
only way you're getting that
I
shit
do.
up there.
That's it. And the way they quarried it, this rock, supposedly ancient Egyptians that they've taught us about our whole fucking life,
They were just all running coins.
they didn't have the technology to do what these fuckers were doing.
This says it comes from Gaza and Aswan quarries. And
I'm
Tura.
not talking about the goddamn rocks for the fucking pyramids. If you will listen to me, it has nothing to do with the fucking pyramids. It's the goddamn rocks that go around the fucking pyramids in different areas, different locations.
The rocks around the
Wait,
outside
Not
of the
part of the fucking triangle, you son of a bitch. The big giant goddamn anal bead looking fucking triangle. It's not it. It has nothing to do with them.
What you said,
I
though.
did not. I
You
said it's from the
did.
sites around it. So- okay.
Sites,
What?
it's like,
Okay.
The
which
Sphinx.
side?
The Sphinx. That's not part of the pyramid, is it? It's next to him, but it's a different fucking thing.
Look at this motherfucker's wealthy fuck.
These are
is this how I was?
these are
last time?
yes, goddamn.
With the
If you
frequencies.
just listen. Like it's 15,000 feet from the ground, and it flies 15,000 feet from the ground.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
isn't-
last
aren't
episode.
the
Fuck
Sphinx-
that too.
Like aren't the sphinxes fucking all one piece? No, they're not one piece. Well, you just don't ever see how they attach. Like you don't ever see where they're attached at.
The Sphinx is made from blocks. The obelisk. These obelisks are solid, one solid, single goddamn rock, all in one piece. No breaks, no seams, no concreted, no rebar, no nothing. And they've done.
Sphinx.
I wish I could quote this dude word for word, like the way they built or were built. He said we can't even replicate it now.
That's weird.
And the tools that the Egyptians supposedly that built it, they can't build it now.
I'm just saying, the Sphinx said it come from Gaza quarry. He's gonna stab me. I don't even want to look at
No,
it.
he's not.
Oh, it's just the weathered look of it. That's why it looks all like it's all one piece.
Okay, so we got marble rock. It can't be tooled.
Oh, look at that. You can learn something while you're there too. It's called the Rosetta Stone. Jesus. That's not even the right.
That's still
Fucking-
a thing.
I don't know.
The Rosetta Stone's still a thing with AI. The way that it is, you can just tell your phone to say it in this language, and it'll just say it.
See this rock right here?
It's
See-
limestone.
No, it's not. It's granite.
Okay.
Okay,
And
but
that
was
rock
a
right
granite
there,
quarry there
That
too.
rock right there weighs, and it's in a quarry. That
Yeah.
quarry is over 100 miles from the pyramids.
Well, they were probably going to cut it down
And
into
that-
smaller blocks.
And that quarry is the only place you can get that rock. There's nothing around the pyramids that
Okay.
makes that kind of rock.
Home
Okay.
Depot does.
There are columns. There are columns.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
You can probably buy
I
Home
mean, it's
Depot
solid
on
surface
sale.
countertop. We can get new countertops for the house. Fuck.
That's probably why they cost so much.
Like one slice will do everybody's countertop in the United States because it's only millions of fucking
at
pounds.
$4.98 a square foot.
Yes, and they're running a special right now.
If you get over 300 feet, you get it at half price.
But the way they cut,
God.
cut that out of there, those trenches.
That's your butthole.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I was just wondering.
Oh,
like,
when
I
I
was wondering, you'd be like, oh,
It flashed. Sorry, that picture was meant for later.
that's for the
Strategically,
OnlyFans.
yes, that was a bitch to take too.
Not so easy now, is it?
Like I'm telling you, if you just watch the episode of
The
and I'm
problem
not
is,
trying to
man-
promote fucking Joe Rogan, because obviously the son of a bitch still hasn't sent me any money. But I'm gonna tell you this dude's name.
Go send you a cease and desist.
I don't give a fuck. So this dude's name is Ben Van whatever the fuck. What's that guy's name?
Is it Van or Vaughn?
Ben Van Kurk.
It's Van or Vaughn. Just curious, because like, isn't it spelled the same, or is there an H in Vaughn?
I don't know. It's just VAN.
Oh, Van, like yeah,
Ben Van whatever the fuck. He's an Egyptologist type dude. I'm telling you, I listened to it and it blew my fucking mind because
See, I just hate going down the wormhole of all this shit, because then I go on the internet and I
Basically-
read and I read and I read and I
So
read.
basically,
and I read.
what I got out of it though.
Just go to Reddit; they'll tell you everything.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, what I got out of it is so we've been told our whole life in schools and everything else that when those pyramids were built, those were the ancient people.
We don't even know that.
What this guy's saying is there was a whole fucking civilization that existed and occurred and done shit that these people we were taught about that were so advanced for their time, they were idiots because these people that existed before them were way ahead of us.
Like what
Like
blows
it
my
was a
mind
reset. Like
is
every
like-
so often the world resets.
how people say that shit, like about how like the Egyptian times and shit, and like the big have all these scrolls and stuff, and I'm like, who read it? Oh well, this lady over here who went to college. How the fuck does she know that?
How did she know what that word
Who
meant?
taught her and who taught them? And
This
from this
picture
many-
means this word.
Egypt has special rocks.
like multiple years ago, or like I don't know, like hundreds of thousands of years ago. You mean to tell me that we can still read that fucking language? I doubt that shit.
It's not even a
You can take a
language. Most
picture-
of it, it's pictures.
It's
I'm just
two
saying.
cows.
I would blend in there because
one
all
monkey.
Egypt is a big fucking picture book. You're like, well, those two are fucking.
Yeah.
That chick's got 8 arms and's a nice
That
rack.
looks like a camel, but it's got a giant wiener, and camels
Yeah.
don't have giant wieners.
Yeah. Do they?
I don't think so. No,
I don't-
not like a horse. That per capita, I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah, per size of.
Why don't you use your phone to look up camel wieners?
No, you should do
Camel-
that.
Camel.
Camel
Okay,
wieners.
I'll look it up.
How big is a camel's wiener?
How big is it?
Oh my god.
How big is a camel's wiener?
And now he has spam all over his phone.
24 inches when fully erect.
But compare that to a horse. Like size of the animal, size of the wiener.
Oh, we're doing that. Okay, but 24 inches is pretty solid.
You want to see a picture of it?
Do they have one?
Yeah.
Oh,
They do.
Like still hooked to the animal, or is it just a separate wiener hanging out
mean-
by itself?
Yeah,
I
that's
kinda
on
wanna
my
say
I'm
space
trying to
page.
find it. It's in a jar. It looks kind of like the
Quit
fucking
hogging all the
sorcerer's-
wiener. Show me.
Hey, that's a picture from my MySpace page.
Did that exist anymore?
It looks like a
No.
fucking Harry Potter wand.
Is it a bone dick like a? Wow, it's pointy.
Exactly. See?
That's weird.
It's like
A Harry
fucked
Potter
up dog
camel
dick.
wiener.
Those look like nuts.
You
Maybe.
think?
Maybe. You should Google camel wiener.
Camel
I'm
wiener.
just
It's
kind of
pretty
glad that I
interesting.
just like got to sit here this time and.
I'm telling you, if you watch this
And
episode,
get your blood
My thing is,
pressure
the
up.
whole thing about Egypt is it pisses me off. It's just one big fucking mystery that no one wants to touch it because of the way that it is designed and the way that it is fucking built. My opinion is, rip it the fuck up and start over.
so basically that's what this guy's saying. He's like, we're going to have to dig, but economic wise, the president over there is going to debunk everything that everybody comes up with because
That's just like
it
a
would
president
cost
in
them
any
so
country.
much money and they would lose so much revenue before they actually started gaining revenue off the tourist part of it. It would cost them so much to dig that they'd rather just say, "Oh, that doesn't."
I've always
that
been
doesn't
told you got to
exist."
lose money to win money.
Yeah, but they would lose. I mean, the turnaround, basically for what they would lose, and the turnaround to get it to the point where they could prove it,
Stop
show
giving,
it, and have tourists come, is so.
stop
they
giving the
go
treasure
bankrupt.
from the pyramids to museums and just sell it on the black market.
Oh yeah,
You
there's,
could make the money to fund
there's
your.
another one too.
I'd buy one of the little mummy foots. Just for the hell of
The
it.
There's not
Smithsonian?
been a mummy that's come out of a fucking pyramid.
That's
No,
the other.
daddies come out of pyramids. The mummies got left over somewhere else.
That's the other problem too. Is like
They've
places
never
like
even
the
found a
Smithsonian
body in
were-
one.
It's because they haven't opened all the doors yet. Oh, now we're going to raise your blood pressure.
mummy's still at the grocery store.
Mummies at the grocery store.
Do you think if I went into
Daddy
a
came
fucking
home with
pyramid
some
and just
milk.
fucking lit some dynamite and said "fuck it" and left, I'd go to prison?
Oh yes,
Probably.
yes,
Cool.
and in an African prison that would not
I would,
like you.
I would be fucking happy because the shit they'd fucking find. Be like, wow, There's nothing
What?
fucking in here.
I will say though, remember that last episode when you was ready to pull your ears out because I kept saying frequency and all this shit.
That's how
The shit
they
that I
float
was
on the
thinking
sand.
about and the shit that I was trying to articulate is not under the pyramids. It's
Well, it's
it's
not
in a-
above it because that's fucking.
no,
sky.
it's in a separate. It's in a totally separate location. It's in that Nile basin, away from the pyramids.
It's all sound
But
frequency.
it's there. And the kicker is the same ground penetrating radar that they use to find it. They've found hundreds of other things with and proven that when it shows this is here.
that guy's
And they've
gonna
went to
die.
another spot and showed that this shows this. They dig it up. This is here. That spot in Egypt,
You just
it
sit there and
showed.
said they cannot dig it up.
I'm talking other locations.
It's still saying.
Pay attention. You're fucking squirreled out somewhere. If they go to Kentucky and they scan it and they
Then
say,
how
"Oh,
we-
look, there's something here," they dig it up. It's exactly what that thing said it was.
How are we looking at the pyramids in Kentucky?
I'm not looking at anything anymore. I'm just gonna hold this shit in and never talk about it.
Trying to have a.
Why don't they sit
I'm
down?
trying to explain.
My
Like,
thing is, it's
I
like
understand.
so.
Okay.
if there's a beer can 20 feet
So
deep,
it's
and they
surrounded
use
by
that-
this fucking. So is it? So it's. I'm just trying. Before I say what I'm gonna say, so we don't have what happened in the fucking last episode go off again. There is a belt and it's underneath it.
Well, there's a layer.
Correct. There's a layer.
There's
and
a
it's-
layer of
and-
groundwater, and it's below
You
it.
mean to tell me so? This thing is surrounded by whatever's like dirt and shit, right?
Yeah.
Send down a fucking camera.
Well, that's what they've done with that ground penetrating radar.
No. Send down. Drill a hole to it.
See, I think
Send
that,
down said camera to
I
see.
think-
That's what we're telling you's there.
See, I think that's what
And
they're trying to
then
do
that's
now.
different.
I think they're trying to run like a core drill to this metal thing that they've
Yeah.
seen down there that's 40 meters in diameter, and it's clearly it's showing on this ground penetrating radar. It's made out of an alloy that did not exist.
My question is,
back then.
if the president of Egypt is like, no, he probably already knows what it is.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
It's
thinking.
just a UFO. It's fine.
That's where my mind went instantly. Is it?
Marvin the Martian landed his shit there, got covered up, and now we're looking for it. again.
Yeah.
Imagine they get down there, open it up, and they open up the fucking hatch, and he's like this 3-foot tall being with this
Beady.
fucking 18-inch dong just laying there dead, and you're just like, poor bastard.
Bullshit. I would be pissed. Be like, all this time you've been down here and you've had a hog like that, and I'm stuck with this thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, he couldn't help it. That's how he was made in the tube.
I know, but they could have made me in the tube that way too.
No, your parents did it the old-fashioned way.
They did, and they didn't put very much into it either
Do you
because they
think
say you only get out of them what you put into them, and apparently they were tired that night.
Yeah, it was just an exhausting cough. And
Yeah,
went
I got
off
the
and-
sapling at the bottom of the tree that you cut off with the weed eater. I didn't get the fucking root. You know,
Yeah.
like this is not a tap root. This is just well.
No, I don't know.
a
Like that's, I mean,
product
that's
of
kind of a
anal.
weird. That's kind of a weird thing. I mean, I feel like there's a way you can send something down there to see it before you spend a bunch of money. It's gonna cost you money to dig a fucking deal to put a camera down there and yada yada fucking y'all. But I still feel like you can find a way to send something down there to fucking look, because they do it in the fucking pyramids all the fucking time. They'll drill a hole and send a camera in it for booby traps and what other fucking else, like whatever. You mean to tell me the poison on those steaks hasn't dried yet?
And
But like,
that
I'm just fucking saying.
no, you're right. That dam that they built on the Nile, it has contaminated a lot of the pyramid sites too. Because there's points where you can go down. This guy said you can go down down in the pyramids deeper than they let just the tourists go, and you get to a point where it's flooded because of that dam holding the water table back. He said there's stuff down there that we would love to go research, but we can't get down there because it's full of water. And the only way
that makes absolutely no sense.
The
to
only
me,
way to get
because
it-
we scuba dive for every fucking thing else.
yeah,
we
but you can't
take our-
scuba dive through wet mud.
They can figure it out. Figure it out.
Yeah,
Don't they suck up wet mud and shit when they're drilling for oil? So suck
Yeah.
that shit right out of there.
You gotta have a vac truck.
yeah. I don't think you can get a vac truck parked inside the goddamn pyramid.
No, but I bet you could run hose.
Yeah.
Make him
got
hose, carry a hose
Yeah.
down there and get it.
If yeah,
I've got hose.
oh, and different zip codes and area codes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Africa's never going to have a hoe in that area code because they're not going to let them pull a Vector truck onto the site just
You
to get
can't do
close
that,
to the
remember,
hose.
Tom, because of the fucking sand.
Yeah, because
You
of
just
the
gotta put big old
frequency.
flotation tires on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the frequency of the
You
truck.
mean to tell me I've seen fucking semi trucks go out on the sand dunes and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
drive around, but
Yeah.
you can't drive on that sand because
Yeah,
it's a
no.
different kind of sand.
No, it has special rocks in it.
I'm not doing it.
That same guy you're talking about, the whole sand. That same guy is convinced that the pyramids that we think are so amazing, they might possibly just be the roof.
Oh fucking Christ!
Like literally, just be the roof to something extremely greater than.
It's kind of like
it's just
how
the chimney.
Yeah, like we're looking at them going, "Oh, these are so magnificent," but there's so much more underneath.
Yeah,
it.
but what the fuck,
So
man?
that-
If that's true, they're way in the fucking earth.
Yeah, but it's proven
it's
that
like
that sand
Stonehenge.
hasn't always been there.
Stonehenge is technically the toes to the Easter head or Easter egg island fucking heads. It's
Easter Island,
Easter
That-
Island. Easter
and
egg
and
island.
what? So you're saying they go all the way through the planet?
Maybe.
No,
Don't know. They didn't scan that part.
he doesn't really talk about them. I mean, they get
Don't
brought
look
up.
at me in that tone of voice.
Let's just start blowing shit up. Just
I
start
mean,
dropping fucking bombs.
I just want somebody to give me a better
It's never gonna
explanation.
happen.
Give me a better
It's the mystery
explanation
that
than
keeps on fucking
we don't
giving
know.
because every 10 years they get a little farther.
Yes.
And a little farther and a little farther.
It's
Our
like-
grandparents have been fucking watching this same shit since the 40s.
This is our
And now it's fucking 2025 and they've gotten 15 more feet deeper. By the time we die, they'll be 30 more feet deeper.
So you're
never
saying-
gonna fucking
this
find
is
out
our
what's in
curse
there.
of Oak Island.
That's
deal
just
right
like
here.
they said
So
about the
you're
whole
saying
fucking
my grandkids will know what the Epstein list? had
Okay,
on it?
that's just like, for instance, I seen this fucking deal.
So you're
Did you
saying
know the
there's a
fucking
chance.
Vatican has things in there? This is a whole different subject.
Ooh.
But to get on this whole time frame thing,
Yeah.
the Vatican has shit in their fucking vaults that were like notes written and a bunch of shit written from a long time ago that have specific dates to be fucking opened. And they're in cases, and they will be, the Vatican has said, we will open those on those fucking dates.
Really?
Yes.
So like we're not allowed to know what that says.
There's
until a
literally,
certain
I believe
time.
there's like a note from like, it was either Hitler or somebody fucking else. He wrote everything and sealed it and said, do not open this until this fucking date. And it's in like 40 years.
Oh.
You think I'm lying? Look that shit up.
No, I believe
There
you
are
on
literally
Hitler
things
part.
that-
Hitler was- yeah.
There's an album that somebody fucking made. It's
It was me.
not a CD, but it was like a I'm talking about
A vinyl?
that was a
record?
album made about everything that's true. That was one of one made and it is in one of them cases and it says to play it on this date and it will explain everything that's ever fucking happened. And they won't open them because they're following the rules.
Do you think Jesus listened to vinyl?
I don't even want to get talked about that because there's some shit I listened to not too long ago that shit's not even real.
What shit?
Oh,
We'll talk about that a different day.
that's a whole other episode.
Yeah, there's a guy that's got pretty deep into that research that I said, show me the research on it. He got pretty fucking deep with some sources, and there's a lot of shit.
On the next episode,
Next
Cody
episode.
catches fire.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, fucking. But no, like it was just
Alright,
one of those
so-
things. After I watched that video, there was another one, and it went on to talk about that, and I was like, and it was like 4 hours of mind fuck.
Yeah.
And he had like a bunch of like actual like resource links and everything. You could go read this shit, and it was all like Harvard documented, all kinds of documented shit, and then went back to the fucking Vatican, and I'm like, oh, guys treading a fine line there. You're gonna wind up missing.
I was gonna say, is that dude missing already?
I don't know. That video was made like 2 months ago, and he's done other appearances on other things. So
Well, it's been nice knowing you.
I don't think
Glad
he's
you put
actually
all
got
the
to the
research you did.
Vatican part of like what they have in there,
Get
but
to that. Let's see how quick you disappear,
right.
Jeffrey Epstein.
So we got special rocks around the pyramid. There's
Oh,
stuff
fuck.
down there they can't get to. But we can find a Coke can in Kentucky.
Yeah, that's the gist of the whole story.
Dude, I got this shit.
Glad I could help.
I'm kind of liking this fucking Tom recap at the end of the
I
last
like
two
this.
episodes.
I mean, yeah.
Look at
He's
this.
just like he has his little little
have-
things and his
See?
recaps and
We can find a
We
Coke
got
can in
Marvin.
Kentucky. We can't find a spaceship under the pyramid, and your drawing is horrible, but
and
I
you
love it.
can't drill rocks apparently, or put a casing in wet sand. That's all I'm getting.
A casing in
But-
wet sand.
But
What kind of casing?
I don't know. I know how we get.
Are we
down
doing natural casings like?
there. We could
Uh,
full brass, solid.
No, I'm thinking like
Oh.
pig guts. You
Oh
know,
my
like
gosh.
natural casings
We're making
for sausage. Yeah.
Making sausage. I know how we get down, Bobby. Just get some Mud Block Chevy in it.
Yeah, you mean to tell me they got those
Motherfuckers
things
smell
they
fresh,
drill
smell
underneath
like
the
Chevy.
fucking like
Chevy.
earth core and they like drill
Yeah.
underneath that shit and it's
You
a
make
big
subway tunnels.
thing that fucking turns and it just
Yeah.
eats everything in its path, but we can't go there.
But that fucking
Man, they don't want to
hobo
damage it
freight,
before we get to see it.
the hobo freight sump pump ain't gonna keep up, so we can't keep the water out.
Hobo freight? It's harbor freight, you
That's
dumbass.
hobo freight.
Come on now. They got good tools.
They got good shit at Harbor Freight. Fuck you talking about?
Especially if you're building on a budget.
And it comes with great warranties.
We can't all afford DeWalt.
DeWalt Ryobi.
That's what I have.
That's what I got.
Well, it's
All
just
right.
a step up from Hobo Freight.
We'll see you guys on the next one.
Hi, Felicia.